WhiskyJason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I'm in Ireland. To be exact, I'm at J.J. Corry, the Irish whiskey carefully blended and bottled for the spirit merchant. And I have the Flintlock #1. Yay! For all those of you watching the review, thank you very much for watching. I like the idea of J.J. Corry. Santa Cruzan, hey, great to see you there. They actually decided to go a totally different route. From the very, very beginning, they said, we want to be bonders. And everyone said, no, you want to be blenders. No, we want to be bonders. Well, it's almost the same, but a little bit different. Bonders actually take usually their own casks, bring them to the distillery, fill them up, and then they get to store them, they get to mature them, and they get to actually distribute them afterwards. Now, Louise just began in 2012, so her stock is not that old. And so therefore she bought some older stock, and she has 3 different casks, each 16-year-old, each triple distilled, each a single malt from Northern Ireland, and therefore it's Bushmills. And so they can be called here a single malt. Now, the very, very interesting thing about this whiskey is it won an award. Well, a lot of whiskeys have won an award, but this is actually the winner of the Irish Whiskey Award 2018, Best Irish Single Malt over 13 years old. So I have bottle number 50 of 650 worldwide, and this is 46%. This was bottled in the autumn of 2018, and this costs over here in Europe or in Germany 100 euros for a half-liter bottle. So about $120 for a half-liter bottle, which is a lot, but it's a very, very special juice. Now, I'm going to compare it to something which is also from J.J. Corry. Why? Because I can. Haha, look at this. This is the Bonders Blend #2. This is exactly the same mixture. You have 3 different casks, the exact same casks of 16-year-old, but also added into it is 16.5% of a 27-year-old ex-sherry casks. Also triple distilled, also from Bushmills. So a 27-year-old and 3 different 16-year-old casks together, vatted, blended, married, and to create this wonderful, wonderful story. A friend of mine, she owns www.irish-whiskies.de for Germany. She was at the Chapel Gate bonding warehouse with Louise with her family. Rainy day, they didn't know what to do. Louise says, I didn't know what to do. And she said, come on over here, Marika, help me. And she created this bonded blend, 60 bottles worldwide, not many. I actually had 2 of these. And so this is bottle number 13 of 60, because the problem is when that 27-year-old bottle is empty, it's empty forever. She'll never be able to get her hands on a bottle, a cask like that again, unless, of course, she waits 17 more years or 27 more years, however you want to look at it. Over here, the 16-year-old is something which we know from Bushmills. The triple wood is a very unique blend. Now, this is all ex-bourbon casks. There is no sherry. There is no port. And so what I really, really get is a lot of this zestus. A lot of the, I like that when the cork booms. A lot of the lemon and lime. So 100 euros, 129 euros. Wow, these are expensive products here. J.J. Corry is a little bit expensive, but that's the way things go. What I wanted to show is actually why it's called the Flintlock. And if we take a look at this page here, you see the Flintlock. That was actually an old pistol that they found on the grounds of the farm. And the Flintlock, as you see, is a 100% 16-year-old single malt ex-bourbon cask. So we have the cask number 11233, the cask number 11221, and we have the cask number 11197. And what she always gets are the tasting notes down here, which are a little bit different than mine. So the sweet and coconut ice cream with a hing of lemon. I get a lot more lemon than she gets. And in time, some clover honey. And it's a very, very sweet start with mid-palate peachiness. All right, very, very good. So going back here to my chat, the nose, lime supreme, lime cream pie, lemon cream pie, we know, lime cream pie, maybe you can imagine, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Over here, oh, it's so much more, it's so darker, it's so rich. That cherry influence comes in there and really just tops everything off. And I must admit, this is my favorite JG Corry bottling so far. I've had the Gale, I've had the Flintlock, I've had the Blender's Bond 1 and 2, I think, and there's one other one I've also had, which have been very limited releases, some of them just here for Germany. All right, so let's try this. So nice. If you take a normal bourbon cask matured Scotch, you're just going to get the vanilla and the wood. Here, you get the vanilla and the wood and this lemon lime peachy fruitiness. It's fabulous. And over here, 46%, 48.5%, a little bit more woom, a little bit more booms. Oh, it's so much better. It's got a more of dark meringue. A little bit of creme brulee comes in there. Very, very, very nicely done. What I haven't done is actually just add my magical 3 drops of water. I add a little bit of water over here. It does open up a lot more of that meringue. And a lot more to the deep, dark, almost leatheriness. Wow. Leatherness. Very, very nice. The alcohol is almost not even noticeable. To be very honest, the 46% is the lowest amount you can actually water this down and still have that wonderful moment. It's nice, but at 46%, it's much better. This is getting an A- on my chart. Value for money, C-, $120 for a 0.5 liter 16-year-old Irish whiskey. I don't know about you, but on Bushmills, for example, 16-year-old over here in Europe, it's almost impossible to find. The prices have gone up, shot up to about $100 or $120 at some places for the bottle. And so this is actually an interesting alternative, even though it's different taste, texture, and also mouthfeel. All that chocolate is missing, but yet it's the same amount of years in the casks. So over here, not many people have actually had the 26, 27, or even older Irish whiskey aged correctly, especially in an old cherry cask. It can be miraculous. It can be wonderful, and this is what it is. I actually gave this an A in my review, and I must admit this is very, very fine stuff. Unfortunately, 60 bottles of it worldwide. What's my name? WhiskyJason. Whiskey from the viewpoint of American tasting. Rare, 60 bottles, and exotic, 650 bottles worldwide. Sorry, guys. That's the way it is. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching in the review. Thank you very much for watching live. I'm WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American. I like JJ Corry. I like what she does. Louise McGraw, she was in the industry for over 20 years. She has the experience to be I'm going to say a changing force in the Irish whiskey industry. She actually has the grit to be willing to be able to go up against the big boys and to try to make things happen, because that's one of the basic problems she's had the entire time, is every single time she's tried to do something, people have actually said, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do this. No, that's not possible. Her vision is actually to bond whiskey, to blend it, to make it, to produce it, to fill it. Where do you fill up 60 bottles? Well, you need to have your own little system there. You need to have your own little bottling plant. Difficult. Are you not allowed to? You have to have these certain requirements because of the European Union, because of the Irish whiskey laws, and so on and so on. And it's been very, very difficult for her, as well as a few of the other people, to actually start the business. But she's gone over, around, under, through some of these different restrictions, and I really admire her for that. All right, Louise, keep up the good work, and I hope you have a very, very successful time and a very, very also successful 2019. Whiskey Jason here. Thank you very much. Normally, my videos come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every once in a while, I'll do a live stream in German and in English, and I thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.